All right, I'm here with David Azizi from the law offices of David Azizi, and many of our videos have been related to what you should do after a car accident or a personal injury, and this is going to be a little different. These are the things you should not do after you get into a car accident in the city of Los Angeles or anywhere in the state of California. So David, what are some things that you should not do after you get into an accident?
Okay, the first and most important thing is to make sure that you should not just get out of your vehicle in the middle of the road. A lot of people will get rear-ended and they feel the urge that, okay, I'm going to get out of my vehicle and see what happened to my car. And what I tell clients is, look, I've had many, many cases where, God forbid, somebody's getting out of their car to see what happens and another car collides into them and either causes severe injuries, obviously because they're pedestrians in the roadway, or sometimes, unfortunately, it's a wrongful death. So it's important that if you do get into an accident, that you make sure that if you do have to get out of your vehicle, that you're somewhere where it's safe to get out. A lot of times people's vehicle gets stalled in the middle of the road, and people will stand by their vehicle and just wait for the police or somebody to come. Again, it's best and you're most protected is if you're in your vehicle. So one of the other things is if your vehicle is disabled, if you can get to the side of the road away from your vehicle safely, you should do that. But if you can't, you're in the middle of the freeway, cars are going fast, and it's dangerous for you to cross, it's better to sit in your car as opposed to standing outside to your car. Because again, I've seen it, God forbid, so many times where people get into an accident and then they come out and they stand in between their cars to exchange information, and you see another person who's driving by who's not paying attention, rear ends them and crushes both people in the middle. And they sustain much more severe injuries as a result of the second collision being outside their vehicle than from what they sustained from their own initial collision. The other thing is that a lot of times I've had clients get involved into accidents where they come and contact me and say, I was involved in an accident and I want to go ahead and sue the other person. I'm like, okay, and no problem. Please provide me with their information. Well, I don't have it. And I was like, okay, well, why don't you have it? Well, I got into an accident. At the scene of the collision, I felt fine. Everything was okay. And I figured, okay, it's no problem. But now I'm having really excruciating neck pain. Well, a lot of the times, it's important to exchange information. Even if you're not going to be making a claim, it's important to not just leave the scene without getting the other person's information and documenting the accident itself. We've talked about this before. I do have an accident app which guides you going through each and every step as to the evidence that you need to collect, such as the driver's license of the other person, the car insurance of the other person, the license plate of the other person, and taking pictures and things of that nature. So those are some of the common things that I come across that I tell people not to do after an accident if they're involved. And by all means, if they're involved in an accident, like I said, we're available even after hours and can help clients guide them through an accident and help them with anything they need.
Absolutely, and if you would like to contact the law offices of David Azizi, please feel free to do so. The phone number will be above in the YouTube video as well as in the information, and thank you for your time, David.
All right, thank you.